Tech. They really shot the basketball well, especially from three. We played against a team that was rested, that was hungry. They lost 5 in a row, and so you could feel the sense of urgency. It was incredible energy in the building. They had an amazing crowd, and so congrats to them. I thought we did some good things. We have to be able to finish. I would imagine we probably missed 7 to 8 layups. So we have to be able to finish those plays, and we have to be able to make free throws. And if we can do that, then maybe the outcome would have been a little bit different or a little bit closer. We can't dig ourselves a hole like we did again. And again, we show we can get up off the mat and fight back. But we have to figure out a way where we don't have the hole that big.
Jeff, as a coach, how frustrating is it that you guys continue to find yourselves in that spot, where you admire the resiliency and being able to get off the mat, but the fact that you're continually in that position on the road?
Yeah, I'm frustrated for our guys. I hate it for them. I wish, we're trying to push buttons and trying to figure out a way to change it. Obviously, what we did today didn't work. And so we have to figure out some other things. We have some more road games, one coming up on Tuesday. And so we have to try to figure different things out.
What changed for X in the second half?
He just played better. I don't know. You have to ask him that. He played better.
Coach, how does that conversation change throughout the year whenever you are trying to help them get off the mat? They've been there so many times this year, it feels like, and always fought back. But what are you telling them in mid-game?
We have to keep playing. We have to be smarter. We have to finish. It depends on the game. Today, that was the message. We have to be together. We have to talk. Defensively, we gave up probably 8 points in the first half just on runouts. Those are things that we can control, but we have to be together to control them. Stuff we talked about in preparation, like over-helping. Like we did that a few times, and they made you pay with the way they shoot the basketball. Not communicating on the ball screen. And so when it's a switch, we should switch. If it's not, we have to be up there to black it or to hedge it. All those things have to be on point all the time, but especially on the road. But they have to be on point all the time. They can't just be sometimes. When we do it sometimes, it works. But we have to have the discipline to do it all the time.
You had talked about pushing buttons. How much was X given some of his struggles in the first half, not starting in the second half? How much was an instance like that you trying to...
He didn't deserve to start in the second half. That's not trying to push the button. Look, you deserve what you get when you play for me. Like, it's not a birthright or whatever that you're going to start. Like, he didn't deserve to start. So it's no big story. He just didn't deserve to start. Those other guys closed the half well. We thought we had something good with them. We wanted to play those guys to start the second half. So it's not about trying to push a button. It's what's best for our team. And, again, he responded. He played better in the second half, but we need every guy on this team to play like they're capable of all the time in order for us to have a chance to win.
What did you think of what you saw from Kareem tonight?
I thought he did some good stuff. He screened, he rebounded, he ran, the offensive rebounded. He got off screens, really well. I thought he did some good stuff for us.
Do you think a lot of their threes that were the open ones came from you guys just not closing out with the high hand, or was it more of the gambling and losing your man?
I thought the two that Horn hit late were us, the combination of being a little bit fatigued and then gambling a little bit, in our press. They got it to the middle, and instead of us flowing back, we tried to gamble and swipe at the ball, and now we're outmanned right there. And so I thought early in the first half, I thought some of them came from over-penetration. They were able to get out in transition, and we didn't communicate. To start the second half, that happened a couple times where we didn't communicate in transition. They're a good shooting team. I know they hadn't been shooting the ball well, but for the season, they've been one of the better shooting teams, certainly in the ACC and at one point in the country. And, when you have a week off and you're able to kind of regroup and refresh, especially in February, this is the grind. When you have that, that gives you a chance. So I was hoping they wouldn't shoot the ball well today because I was hoping, we'd be there defensively. But I felt like, with them having a week off and for those guys, they have young guys like we do. And, this time of year, it's a grind. And if you can get a couple of days away just to kind of refresh and get your body recharged and to work and practice, like to actually work on some things, to show guys stuff, to watch film, to do all these things and have time to prepare, that helps. And I thought that really, really helped them tonight.
As a coach, how do you fight fatigue? And over the past week or so, have you maybe changed practices or changed routines to try to combat?
We've hardly we haven't been able to really practice. We had that week where we played Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. So you can't practice. You're just kind of going through, walk through, and trying to look at, talk about and go through your game plan offensively and defensively. We had a Wednesday 9:00 game. That's hard. You can't really do much on Thursday. And then you have a practice on Friday. You don't really want to do much physically because you got to play on Saturday. And so it's tough. It's the same thing. Like, we'll get back pretty late tonight. It's not much we can do as far as practice physical stuff tomorrow because we play Tuesday at 8. We don't have Wednesday like it is a lot in this league, Saturday, Wednesday. We play Tuesday. We'll get on the plane on Monday. And so it's not much that we can do. We try to be smart because we want to try to conserve energy for the games. But again, this is the grind part of the season. We have to figure it out.
We talked about Kareem earlier. How long are y'all expecting Eric to be out?
Not sure. We'll find out more probably tomorrow.